Hello everyone, I'm Osamu Arakaki, Professor of International Law at ICU. My research scope covers not only international law but also international relations. The aim of studying law in ICU is more than reading the collection of the statutes, regulations, and judicial decisions. Legal studies are not limited to the interpretation of dry technical terms. In the ICU law major, you seek for meaning of justice. You will encounter many questions in the law classes. For example, why do we make law? Why are rules binding? Why do we comply with the law? The answers are often deeply related to our own perception of justice. The justice that has been shaped by history and culture of a society, as well as our common human nature. Today, the time is limited. I'd like to introduce only 2 points. First of all, we make much of dialogue and discussion during the class. We often employ the interactive learning methods and exchange opinions. Compared to the traditional teaching style of the legal studies in Japan, the approach of ICU law major is quite unique. Second, we give students many opportunities or chances to hear real voices from the field. We often invite attorneys of law firms, lawyers, legal practitioners of various United Nations organizations. We prepare 3 categories of courses in accordance with their contents. The first category highlights the essential law courses, which include constitutional law, civil law, and criminal law. The second one is special law courses, for example, environmental law, mass media law, labor law. The third category is kind of the international courses, composed of public international law, international human rights law, comparative law, and so on. The topics are indeed varied from one course to another. For instance, my course, entitled as International Law, deals not only with theoretical perspectives, but also with contemporary cutting-edge issues. For instance, these include human rights topics of gender, children, poverty, and armed conflict. Now, you might like to be a lawyer. You might like to be a public officer of the government in the future. That's great. We do our best to help you out. But more importantly, we look for students who love to join our journey. Our journey to explore the meaning of justice together through the lens of legal studies. We, faculty members of the law major, look forward to meeting you and supporting you on campus.